Welcome to the Holy Shhh Podcast, WWE Survivor Series War Games post show. It's your boy ABE from DET.
It's your boy Ron T, the icon.
It's Minx Mayhem, Minx of the Mayhem.
My name is Chuck Jordan.
War Games is in the book. We're a day late, but we got to talk about it. Got to break it down. Ron T, he faded out, but he will be back. Overall, though, y'all enjoyed the show? Was it a good show?
It was well, honestly, I thought it was a good show. I enjoyed it.
I did too. I thought it was decent. I had no issues with it.
It was better than I expected.
Yeah, 100%.
Whoa.
Definitely better than expected. Ron T will pop back in here in a minute eventually. But let's get to it. The show started off with the Women's War Games match. And the winners was, I guess you can call it, Team Rhea Ripley. My favorite spot, hands down, was Io Sky doing the moonsault with Tiffany Stratton doing the swanton at the same time off the top of the cage. That was moment of the match for me. But Chuck, your thoughts on how it opened up Women's War Game?
All right, so I probably was the only person that thought this match was redundant on every level. Because you had 3.5 champs on one side. Wait, 1, 2, 4. No, 3. Yeah, 3.5 champs on one side. You had one champ on the good side. And the one person who doesn't have a belt or have the briefcase to win it should have been pinned, which was Raquel. That way your champion still looks strong. Why we keep doing this Liv Rhea? It was just I did not enjoy the first match, but I enjoyed the moments of the first match, if that makes any sense. I didn't understand. I didn't get the psychology, but I enjoyed the match.
What's some of the moments you enjoyed?
The spot where Naomi got the toilet seat stink meaner on Nia. Thought that was sweet. Of course, the dive spot that you talked about. And there was another one where I was kind of upset that she was pulling her hair, but where Bianca had the double hair thing, and her and Bailey was using her own hair for the whips.
Yep.
Thought that was pretty sweet.
Yeah. Your thoughts, Minx, on the Women's War Game?
I loved it. For future reference, I think Io Sky definitely was an MVP in that match. Like, she's like, on a normal day, I'm not the biggest fan. We all know that. But she was straight up MVP in this match. She was pulling stuff like every which way. It was great. Riptide through the table.
Yep, 100%. Shout out Tony Hayes.
Yeah, Io also a professional in this match. She's the one who's been in all of them, hasn't she?
Yeah.
Her and she's been in all of them, and then Bianca was the second with the most.
Yep. Io, yeah, they said that stat earlier tonight. I was like, damn, Io is a little OG right now.
Naomi was her first one. She came and went.
We're gonna do a little side note here. Tony Hayes got some political news in the chat. He says Biden just pardoned his son Hunter of federal charges. I knew that was gonna happen. Gotta go check the Vegas bets. Yes. Biden pardoned his son. Side note. Ron T is back in the building.
What you think about the first match, Ron?
Women's War Game. Team Rhea getting the win.
I think it was the right choice. The way they did it, I like the way that they did it. A lot of people were wondering because it's the two champs and how they were going to pull that off. But I like the way that they did it. And I think they did it in a way that's credible. And we all know that Rhea can beat Liv one-on-one. And they gave her an opportunity to do that. I also like the part where they handcuffed Raquel in the corner so she couldn't get involved. I honestly thought that Tiffy was going to be able to cash in. But they swerved us again, so we don't know when that's going to happen. But shout out to Tiffy and for Io for the trash can spot. That's crazy. Every time she does it, I hold my breath, but they pull it off every time. So
Yeah, shout out I am the real Mr. Cooper. He says the crowd was ass in that match. 100% they were. I don't think they was even in the building yet. Maybe
Like
they
like
had
Yeah.
like I said, the match itself. I don't like to harbor this too much, but the match itself to me was great. I just didn't understand why you had 3.5 champs versus one championship on the other side. Because what's her name is the speed champ. Tiffy
Oh
has the
yeah.
briefcase, so she's the half. And then you had Liv and like what, and then you only got one champ on the other side, and you knew that team was gonna win. To me, it just made the champs look non credible. If that makes any sense, like it kind of devalued the champs. Like y'all supposed to be the superpower team walking in here. Y'all got three out of the X many belts. You should have won. But we
Uh,
all do, like you said, we all know that Rhea can beat Liv without interference. But I don't know. It just kind of to me was like everybody got laid waste and the good guys won. But of course, the good guys are the ones with one belt between them. That,
yeah.
that was it.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I saw that Tony Hayes said that Raquel didn't know what to do in that match. I won't
To me,
say that
Raquel should
Raquel.
have took the pin.
No, I think Liv was the right move because you want Raquel to look somewhat strong. If you would have her take the pin, then it screws her booking up for like any other time after that. I also like the fact that Nia Jax looked really strong for the majority of the match. At the beginning of the match, it did look like Nia didn't really know what to do. They had to figure it out. I didn't notice that, but once they got going, it was pretty good.
Yeah, it was a solid match, man. Women started off. Monty Ice Candice was undefeated up until last night. I did not realize that Candice LeRae was undefeated up until. We might have
Oh,
to
in
fact check
singles,
that. Huh?
I don't know about that. I
Oh,
don't know. I think
we
she
got to
did
fact
lose.
check. But shout out Candice LeRae. She had a good showing too, man. I don't know. Maybe it was departing with India Hartwell, but she just been standing on her own lately. I'm enjoying seeing what they build from Candice LeRae. See if they get Johnny Gargano and her intertwined somewhere.
It looks like it because Tommaso is definitely leaning towards being heel, and
Yeah,
if Johnny gets on board, he can pull it off too.
definitely. But next up, in surprising fashion, L.A. Knight.
See, yeah,
See, yeah,
No,
no, he loses the United States title to the dark and sadistic Shinsuke Nakamura. Ryan T, thoughts on them pulling the trigger and giving Nakamura the title?
the way they been presenting Nakamura, if they didn't have him win, it would have made absolutely no sense. They
Yeah,
repackaged him. They had him coming out looking like an anime villain. They changed the music up. It was darker. His whole presentation, just the fact how on SmackDown, how he sidestepped LA Knight and spit in his face, that stuff, that
the
was
best.
cold. I'm
Yeah, that
like,
was perfect.
I like the way that they're booking Shinsuke right now. It's like he's completely focused and he's on like a different plane at this point. So I think this was definitely the right call. I think it's time for LA Knight to start chasing a bigger title.
yeah. Tony Hayes says, I am tired of Nakamura. He needs to go back to New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Nah,
No,
not this
Nah,
Nakamura.
nah.
Not this Nakamura.
LA Knight can leave.
No.
Yeah. Chuck, your
I
thoughts
said
on
it.
your boy LA Knight, Chuck.
That was Coach's boy, and I've been over his title reign whenever two guys who aren't even the champion are more entertaining than you having the championship and they're trying to fight for your championship. I was already
Right.
kind of done with it.
Yeah.
Mello and Andrade kind of took the shine from his belt, his title reign, and then him. I don't know, like a lot of times when I was watching his matches, it was like they would get some offense in, and it looked like he was no selling a lot of times. It just kind of started getting a stale. It was a stale title run for me. I was happy to see him lose it, and
Yeah.
Nakamura's been since they repackaged him, is looking phenomenal. So I'm hoping that they keep it going and give him some great opponents. But
Andrade is probably his first Gonna be probably his first opponent.
He already beat Andrade.
I know, but the way he beat him, I think he gonna have like a little bit of a vendetta. I think
Oh,
I like the way that I like their matches. I think they have pretty good chemistry in the ring.
Minks,
they,
your thoughts on the match?
Man, when he came out with that badass entrance looking like an anime villain, I was like, if he doesn't fucking win, you guys gotta be kidding with me, giving him
Right.
this much smoke, making him look like he's gonna win. If he doesn't win, I'm gonna be highly disappointed. But I
Once I
was
heard
not
brand new music,
disappointed
I
with
was like, yeah,
yeah, he's gonna win. Like LA Knight, I have to side with Chuck on this one. Like, eh, like someone told me this, so I'm gonna tell everybody else. Anyone with a gimmick can get over. The LA Knight's kind of mid. He's not really that great, but he has a gimmick. LA Knight, yeah, but it catches on. But yeah, I really didn't like his title reign. So
Yeah.
I was happy for it to go to Shinsuke. So I can't wait to see what Shinsuke does with it.
I think we were high because of who he won it from, if that makes any sense. But since he had it, it's been kind of boring. And maybe that's just me, but
Yeah.
when we wanted him to take it off the Paul brothers so bad, it was like, come on, he gotta win it. Then he won it, we were happy. And then it was nothing after that. It was like, all right, yeah, okay. Go ahead, Ron.
So I've been watching LA Knight when he was Eli Drake,
Okay.
and he's not mid. It's just he's better. He's like like how Cody, when we were talking about Cody, it was better when him chasing the title. Now that he has the title, even though he has the respect, it's it's not as exciting. So he's either
Oh,
better as a babyface chasing the title, or he's better as a heel
Okay.
with the title. And I think
kind of like
babyface LA Knight with the title just wasn't working like he was when he was because he has that kind of an attitude where he should be a heel. But it's just the crowd likes him. But you can book him like Austin. Still do all his heelish stuff and people just like him. He don't have to change up and be a babyface. So I think that's what they got to get right with LA Knight.
I think Cody's a bad example though. Because it wasn't the fact that we liked them being chasing. It was the fact that they had nobody for him after he won it.
Well, I just said it was just more exciting when he was
Oh
chasing
yeah,
the
of
title.
course. But I'm just saying,
And it
like
was
with
the same
Cody, it
thing
was
with
like,
LA.
all right, who's his opponent next? We
They
want
didn't
to see
build
him defend
anybody
it,
else
and
up.
then it was
Yeah.
nobody for him to fight. So it was just like, okay.
Yeah, 1,000% agree, man. But Monty Ice said I had Team Liv winning because Liv had been taking way too many losses in that first match. Good point.
Still taking losses.
She's still taking them. And
At least she
Tony
didn't
Hayes
run.
says when LA wins the title back, he can be a heel that time around.
I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah.
Sure.
Because he is hilarious as a heel. Like, hilarious.
Yep. Next up, Braun Breaker
Now this was
defeats
woo.
Sheamus and Ludwig Kaiser to retain his Intercontinental Championship. I don't think nobody expected Sheamus or Ludwig to have a chance in this, but Minx, your thoughts on this Intercontinental title match at War Games?
whole 100%. Sheamus got robbed.
Sheamus got robbed.
This
He
is
was
the
an
one title he
MVP in
never
the,
won, right?
yeah. I'm only saying he got robbed because he was tossing them around left and right. Sheamus got robbed. Like he should have won the title. But I think maybe they're holding off on it for like a longer storyline. But um Ludwig Kaiser, he goes home to Tiffany Stratton, so he's winning anyways. So I don't think that matters. But
Right.
like they really did give their all in this match. Like I loved it. Like it was like balls to the wall. But I will say this: Sheamus got robbed because he was whipping their asses left and right. Like he should have won, but Braun Breaker eventually got it. So
Yeah, is what it is. But side note, shout out to Sports for You Wrestling Podcast. What up, though? Hey,
What up, though?
we is definitely gonna be linking up with y'all, man. Had some technical difficulties yesterday, but we are going to make that happen. But he also says this would have been match of the night if not for the main event.
I
Yeah,
definitely
agree.
agree.
Right,
Agree.
right. And she definitely agrees with me. But yeah, Chuck, your thoughts on the Intercontinental title match?
I was actually going to say before they robbed me, this was my second match of the night. Okay, I'm mad they didn't have as much time as the match after this, because this right here, chef's kiss. Whoever
Dang.
put this together and thought about this. If it wasn't for all this, the story of why we so invested in the main event, this would have been it right here.
Yeah, I think this came
Perfect.
This
match was perfect.
This came straight from the mind of Ludwig and Sheamus for sure. Because, yeah.
I like how Ludwig just kept popping up, just kept interfering. Sheamus was like just that diehard, like, I have to win this one. And Braun was just like, just doing so many big spots. He's like the athletic freak, the dog that he is. This perfect.
Like that spot when he came leaping out of nowhere. That was like way above the announce tables. Yeah,
perfect.
Yeah, this match, I agree, Chuck. This would have been the match of the night, if it wasn't for the main event. But man, this Ludwig out on his own.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tony Hayes said Tiffany and Ludwig Kaiser will have great genetics to pass to their children. If they have some, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
They're gonna have strong jawlines and be super athletic. But man, I haven't seen Ludwig this strong outside of NXT UK. This was a really good showing for him, and I think that he has a future. Like, he has a future of probably being an Intercontinental Champion later on. I could definitely see him with that title. And Sheamus looked like he got back in his groove. I know it took him a minute to kind of get there, and every week he was kind of getting better. I think we got Sheamus back.
Yeah.
So this was an excellent match.
Where Rhea and Liv, we just can't wait for it to die. This one,
yeah, it can keep going.
We can run this back a couple times.
Well, hopefully Rhea getting the pin like fucking settles it, because I'm tired of seeing this stuff already. Have him face somebody else already. It's ridiculous.
You know what would be funny? If Rhea beats Liv for the title and she's beat down and Tiffy cashes in on her. It just be done.
Don't say that, because you know WWE. Don't say that, because WWE be stealing our shit.
Yeah.
We ain't getting paid for none of this. No, they can't.
Take that from Ron. Get the belt away from both of the women.
You will get what are those things called when you hand them? A serving paper from Minx and Mayhem, bringing the Mayhem.
Hey, be careful. They might cease and desist our entire page after that one. Right. They be like, all y'all getting shut down.
I don't even have the money for that, but okay. I don't have the money to sue like $1 million company.
But Ryan, you agree also that Braun Breaker was the
I think it's $1 billion
correct
company.
one?
Yeah, definitely. I think
retain.
And I think it was smart what he did. He just waited for somebody to take somebody else out, and then while he wasn't paying attention, he speared him.
Yeah.
So
you know what this reminds me of? I don't know if y'all remember when I think it was Rollins. Rollins had the one belt Kane never had, but it was also during the executive Kane, and he was still trying to win it, the last one, but he just never got his hands on it. That's for me. For Sheamus, that's the same for Sheamus. It's like, it's the one that I just can't get.
Right.
And I love it.
And that is that.
You know what's surprising to me?
What belt is that Kane never had?
Was the US title?
I think it was.
You know what's surprising to me though? Every time they interview Braun Breaker, the most humble heel champion that I've ever seen in my life. This guy is like super humble when they're talking to him. He's just like, I'm just here to do my job. I'm focusing on Intercontinental title. I'm gonna try to be the best champion ever.
He looks buff as shit, but when you talk to him, it's like, oh damn, I could beat you up then. Like that's the way it feels, because he doesn't
seem so nice in real life. He just seems so nice. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you could tell he's really. He reminds me of like only difference is Randy got in a lot of trouble because Randy was a dick in his early years, but how you could tell that he was groomed for this, like Randy, you could tell Randy was groomed where he handled interviews well. He just he was still young, and so he wanted to do young shit. Where Braun's like, all right, I don't need to do no young shit. I'm just here to work. I'm just here to
More like Bret Hart, though. That's what I would compare him to.
or that. But I'm just saying, you know, like because you can tell that he's grew up in this business from somebody. You can
Shout
tell
out,
his uncle and his dad really groomed him.
Over there.
shout out Herschel on TikTok said what up, and Wicked on TikTok also said he wished that match would have had a bigger build up with the three of them, Ludwig and
Yeah.
Sheamus. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
That was to me, like I said, other than the 5 year story of the main event, this not having so much build up was match of the night for me.
Yeah.
Shout out Christy260 in the building. But yeah, this match was great. Unlike the next one,
Yeah,
I mean it was all
that
right,
shit
but
sucked.
next one, Damian Priest loses to Gunther with the help of shenanigans from Finn Balor. We knew he was gonna get involved, and he did, costing Damian Priest once again the world title. Finn Balor is still, I mean, no, not Finn Balor. Gunther is still the world champion. Chuck Jordan, your thoughts?
I want to hear what Minx got to say.
I do too. I was gonna build up to it. She was
All right,
ready
Ron,
to
go first.
explode.
Ron, go
Okay.
first.
I go
Wait,
first.
let me go last because mine is gonna be the most.
Yeah,
Let
Ron,
me
go
go
first.
last.
All right, so I'll go first. I thought the match was okay. I think I do like Finn getting involved. I also like the fact that Gunther kicked the crap out of Finn afterwards. I really do like that he did that. But I thought the match was okay. Do I want to see Damian Priest go for the title again? No. I kind of want Finn. I kind of want Finn to be the one to take the title from Gunther. Because I think that Finn never got that title run that he deserved. Because when he finally won that Universal Championship, he was on a high and he beat Roman Reigns to get to the finals. Then he fought Seth Rollins and beat him for it and had a shoulder injury. So I want to see Finn with a proper, like, big title reign. Away from Judgment Day, though.
Chuck.
I was actually going to agree with you until you just said a name that just made me just remember the main storyline and the favor and all this other stuff. And remembering that man is still technically a Raw athlete.
Oh, yeah.
And knowing WWE, if we already got the matchup already set in stone for WrestleMania, but let's throw a title in there. So I believe one of the two is going to take it off Gunther. And I'm leaning more towards the best in the world.
Yeah, I can see that too.
And then the best in the world, right before WrestleMania, can fight his arch nemesis one more time. Why? For shits and giggles that we don't want to see, but they're going to do it. Only to set up for finally the best in the world versus the Architect.
Yeah.
But back to this match. This match, I did not want to see it. I did not like the way they built Damian up to be some superhero to where nothing can stop him. And then even the shoulder spot that was bad wasn't from nothing Gunther did. He just capitalized off the fact that Damian did something
Fell
wrong.
off the top. No, what did he do?
The first shoulder was Damian picked him up wrong and he tweaked the shoulder. He talked that was when he focused on the shoulder and really went after it. The second was when he fell off the top rope when Gunther went down and he went off the. To me, if I fall off the top rope, should you check on me first? What are you checking on him for? He barely fell. I fell out of the ring.
I
Like,
thought they
I should
run.
be the
I
main
thought they
person
went
to
immediately
check
to
on.
him, and he was like, "Give me some time. Give me a second. Give me a second." I thought he played that well. I will give that to Damian Priest. He did play that well.
He sold the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Yes, he definitely needs a new opponent. But Finn coming out of nowhere with the coup de grace, I did not want to see it. I was hoping that after he got pinned was when Finn and them guys was gonna come out and jump him, and kind of let Gunther kind of look back and be like, "Ain't nothing to do with me," and kind of walk off. But
Yeah.
to me, now he somewhat got involved with Finn, so now you know Finn's gonna want to, "Hey, buddy, you're not gonna do that to me," type bull crap. But I don't know.
Gunther winning clean would have been better.
Yes. That way it would have built up the fact that he's gotten his mojo back. And we're going to the mix.
I got to sit back for this one.
All right, your thoughts on the Puerto Rican Blade getting screwed out of the world title once again.
She said, "Let me take a sip of my drink."
Why did I know somebody was gonna say that? First of all, Finn. Stop. Oh yeah, I did ask about that, huh?
All right, go ahead.
Finn Balor, you son of a bitch. Why you always putting your nose in other people's business? Get the hell out of here. Damian
Get
was
him.
man. You know what? I will revert back to what Ron said. I would like to see Finn have a match for the title because I do believe he's right. Like he never really got a chance to hold the title for a long period of time. We never really got to see what he would do with it. But I also revert back to Ron because I would like to see Finn Balor, but without the Judgment Day, and he got to bring the Demon back. Whatever the hell he's doing right now, not working. The Demon, Finn Balor, no Judgment Day. That's it. Also, they need to cut this shit with Damian Priest and the Judgment Day. That shit was like how many months ago? Get over it. Go or like Liv says, go cry about it. But like, I don't feel like it's something I enjoyed specifically because he was picking at the arm and picking at the shoulder. Like, come on, I agree with Ron. Gunther getting a straight up win would have been more respectable for me, but it really wasn't that, you know. So
Yeah.
no, I'm still going for the Puerto Rican Boppy, and Gunther still sucks, and I still don't care. But moral of the story: Finn Balor, mind your
Ooh.
business.
I like that one, Tony.
Priest versus Andrade. Yeah, I take that.
Yeah, I take that.
So unfortunately, as after what happened after the match, when he got jumped by the entire Judgment Day,
Yes.
after the show, we unfortunately going to have another match between Damian Priest and Finn Balor. So this is not over.
Hopefully
I mean,
not.
but the thing is, like, one thing I'm really happy with WWE of doing is this long term storytelling. Because Finn told him was like, "You'll never be done with me." He
Mhm.
said, "Because I always, as soon as you think that it's over with,
He
I'm
did
gonna
say that.
stab you in the back over and over again. You'll never win the title. You'll never win. You'll never be anything in this business." He told him that months ago. We just forgot about it
Yeah,
to
that is
where
true.
he came back out at Coup de Grace. We like, "Why are you here?"
He said, "I told you."
It's done. He's like, "I told you I'll never be done with you." I'm like,
Okay, I'll
okay,
give him that.
okay. We still don't want you here. You like you and your little crew.
Damn, why they gotta be a little crew?
Because they all short.
Yeah, except for Raquel. Raquel is towering
Yeah,
over
Raquel is
everybody.
the
Raquel.
tallest person in the group.
She the new Damien.
Yeah.
That is so sad. Yes.
Honestly, I think the Judgment Day is about to implode anyways. Like they've
Yeah,
been teasing it for weeks.
because Finn's ego is getting
Finn always
inflated.
said there's supposed to be no leaders, but the first thing he did was,
He's the
"Oh,
leader.
you're gonna face Damien tonight. You're
Mhm.
gonna face Damien tonight." Like it was the first shit he did, talking about no leaders. He just mad he's not a leader. You're a loser.
Do y'all notice? Did you notice
Ooh,
that?
shots.
But did you notice how he's been picking on Dominic recently,
Yes.
Yes,
and Liv has
yes.
not been speaking up for him?
Maybe the tale of we said this like way back. Maybe our little hypothetical storyline is coming true. Maybe it is Finn Balor.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Finn and Liv all this
Finn and
time.
Liv.
Finn
We've
and
been
Liv.
we've said it like I remember like it was a while back. Like, oh,
Hey.
I heard she likes Finn, and now it. She doesn't tell shit to Finn Balor when she's punking on Dominic Mysterio, so it might be Finn Balor.
It might be when Dom ain't looking, he in the hotel hitting her with that coup de grace. You never know. You never know.
Damn.
You never know.
Hey, she probably seeing the demon.
Yeah.
He come crawling in.
Right.
Hit her
Next
with
up,
old instruments.
main event time. Main event
time.
OG Bloodline gets the job done. They defeat Bloodline 2.0 after Solo Sikoa got a finisher move. Train ran on him. Everybody hit their finisher. Roman was last with the spear. 1, 2, 3. OG Bloodline wins. Chuck Jordan, your boy
Yes, sir.
Roman stood tall. No Rock, no Zilla, no Hikaleo. Just
Nope.
OG won. Your thoughts, man? How'd this come off to you?
I honestly said in a tweet that actually hurt my feelings, but I felt like Solo was being a better quarterback for the first half of this match. Like everybody was playing their part, even holding Bachaloa back. Like, no, Jacob, you go. Smartest decision ever. Until Jacob got hurt, and then Tsunami got hurt, and once your big dogs was done, Bachaloa was nowhere. Tama was the only guy you had left, and he already got knocked out. And I just was like, somehow a bunch of individuals was able to pick off your team one by one until it was just you. And I loved his last act of defiance when Roman was like, all right, acknowledge me, we can just be done.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like,
No, I'm still the tribal chief.
I'm still the tribal chief. And pow, but I was like, it was the story alone of a team getting picked off one by one of individuals who then became a team. All thanks to Paul Heyman yelling at him. I just was like, man, you can't tell a better story than that. Like, these individuals came together and formed a team. I just was like, man, if this ain't the goddamn Voltron versus the Power Rangers, because the Power Rangers came united. They were ready to go. Voltron was like, wait, hold on. Like, I can run by myself. Even their entrances, like, they all came
out by themselves.
And Jay didn't even come out with the group through the same door. He was like, y'all come over here. I'm coming out with the fans.
Hey, shout out
Up
Wrestling
there.
with Reddy. Wrestling with Reddy on Instagram says Solo went out on his shield. Yes.
He did.
I can respect him for that. Like, I respect Solo more after the War Games match than I did before.
Yeah, bro. Dog, did y'all see the slow down version of Tsunami falling? I think he really tweaked his ankle. Like, they showed it.
Yeah, they said that they had to help him out.
Yeah, like he really, his ankles looked like it snapped underneath.
Who we talking about?
They said
you talking about Bronson?
Bronson Reed.
Oh yeah, Bronson and Jimmy are hurt. They both have bone
Jimmy got broken toes.
Jimmy broke his toe.
Jimmy broke his toe, and Bronson hurt something in his shin, a bone in his shin.
I think they said Jacob, like they said, he might have hyperextended a muscle, but it's nothing that's gonna keep him out.
Yeah,
it's just you can tell he was really plagued by that because he was hopping around. It wasn't a sail hop. That was like I legit tweak. But like I said, thank God it wasn't a break. They said it was just like a spasm type thing. But even then, like when you're supposed to be putting on a great match for the world, like they did that.
Yeah, they did.
But you could tell like everybody not only did their job, but everybody put it all out on the line. Like I said, I thought Jay was gonna be the one to hit the high spot, but it was Jimmy, and I was like, oh man, that was great. Mm-hmm. And you could see when Jimmy came down, he looked like he was in pain.
Yeah, Jimmy Wrestle with Reddy, he agreed. He said Jimmy was the MVP of tonight.
Yeah, he was.
Minx, your thoughts on the main event?
Man, for a second there, I thought the new Bloodline was gonna win because they looked like a team. Mm-hmm. They looked like a stone cold team that, you know, you're gonna get jumped at the swap meet for your new Jays. Like they look like a team, you know. They came out all together like a team. They seemed united. You know, I for sure thought they were gonna win and then they put Tama Tonga's crazy ass out first over there, like the Exorcist hyped up on the cage. Like, man, I thought the old Bloodline was gonna lose, but in all honesty, I loved it. Like, did you guys see the whisper in the wind? I think that Jimmy hit.
Yeah.
That shit was like, I was like, oh my god. And then when Bronson Reed did a splash off the cage, I'm like, oh my god, he's not about to do that. A guy of his weight and height, like, he would not do that. He did it. I was like, oh my god.
Now he out for months, dumbass.
Yeah. No, but like for a second there, I'm like, man, I think the new bloodline got it. So I had already accepted that the old bloodline was gonna lose, and I'm like, oh, you guys fucking suck. But
Right.
I was really surprised at CM Punk that he wasn't being a dick. Like he was actually helping out the team. He saved Roman. He was actually being a team player in this one. But for future reference, what the hell is the favor? Because we are all wondering.
We don't know yet.
Are you gonna
Part of the
Right.
bring?
storyline.
Are you gonna bring back? Let them bring back Brock Lesnar.
Tony
Or,
Hayes says, "Hope is not the big toe. That is the worst." Yes, that big toe. Don't. You hit that big toe in the corner in the bed in the morning, and you don't see. Ooh.
Before Ron goes, I want to say the twins for Team Roman and Jacob and Tsunami for me were the best people in this match.
Mhm.
What was that one more time?
I said the twins, Jay and Jimmy, and then Jacob and Tsunami to me were the MVPs of the match. Especially when you got star power like Roman and CM Punk, you would expect them to do more, but I thought Jimmy and Jay really did it for their team, and then Jacob and Tsunami for their team until everybody just slowly start going down. But I was really pleased with this match.
yeah,
Go ahead, Ron.
honestly, like I feel like
Or Mix.
oh, well, I was never done.
Oh, my
You
bad. My bad. My
interrupted
bad.
me, sir.
Dang, he does that. He does that.
It was
I
it was
apologize.
it was more of I honestly with the new bloodline, I really wasn't expecting shit. I already knew Bronson Reed and Jacob Fatu were gonna show up for the new bloodline. We already know Jacob Fatu's crazy as shit, and Bronson Reed is Bronson Reed. But I will tell you this: Bronson Reed found his place. He looks like he belongs. Like I didn't like him before, but he stands tall with the bloodline. He looks strong. It's believable. Like he's really playing into his character. Kudos to you, Bronson Reed, because nobody ever cheered for you. Nobody ever booed for you. But now they're cheering for you because you look like you belong. I'll say
Yes, you do, Bronson Reed.
I'm about to buy a Tsunami shirt just because of that match.
I am. She is on point right there.
So, first, I want to say that Roman Reigns and CM Punk understood the assignment of this match. This was to make your newer, younger talent that is going to carry this company later on, let them shine. They did absolutely that. So they could have been Hulk Hogan and said, that doesn't work for me, brother. And, try to be the high spot on the match, and they were not. Even with Jimmy and Jay doing the spots and stuff that they did, just letting like these young guys shine. It was great to see. Jacob Fatu, he tweaked his knee, but he has like such like a ring IQ. Even though it wasn't as bad anymore, he worked it out. He did sell it throughout the rest of the match, and they used that as an opportunity to take him out, which I thought was smart. Bronson Reed, just the fact that he, as big as he is, agreed, or he probably came up with that whole spot. That was amazing to see. And I think him, if he's going to be out for a little while, I think that helps him as well. Because when he comes back, it's going to be mean. And just Minx can be his manager.
Oh, Minx
yes.
with Bronson Reed, that would be hard.
And just the fact that him and Jacob look mean as a team together.
Yeah.
Is
Yes,
crazy.
definitely.
And then it's just so much that's left after the fact. Like they had to clean up. This is a perfect opportunity for the new bloodline to come out fractured, and Solo to still call himself the tribal chief, and then The Rock comes back. Like everything is set up so perfectly for this to continue on in a different direction with The Rock as the head of it. I'm excited to see what's going to happen after that. And also with Bronson Reed and all that type of stuff, I can't wait to watch them turn on Solo because we know what's coming.
Yeah.
Right.
What
Shout out Ringside Renaissance and the
Shout-
wise man says Jacob tweaked his knee, Jimmy broke a toe, and Bronson is out with an undisclosed ankle injury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what they call that, a high ankle sprain? It was the same thing that took India Hartwell out that time when she did that
Wow.
moonsault and landed.
That was stupid.
He
Wow.
said, funny is that it would be like Minx and her pet bear,
Facts.
Bronson Reed.
How crazy would it be if Minx Mayhem goes and beats the manager for Bronson Reed? I'm like 4'8". He can squash me with his finger, but yet I'm still pulling the strings. Tell me how badass that would look.
Yeah, that's
Insane.
hard,
It
Loki.
would.
That is hard.
But yeah, I enjoyed this match thoroughly. Like I said, I definitely respect Solo more,
Yeah.
especially just the way it ended. Like you said, he went out on his shield, and as a character, I think you can't help but respect Solo, that he didn't give or he didn't cower or any of that type of stuff. So I'm just excited to see what's going to happen after this. I think it was a storybook ending. It got a little
Her
bit
pet orphan.
the pet orphan. I think he got a little bit. I watched it back, the ending back, and the second time watching it, just seeing how it played out. I'm not gonna lie, I got a little choked up. I thought it was a great ending, just
Yeah.
the way that they did that. And well done, WWE.
Well
Great way to
done.
close out this story. I know there's another chapter or another book coming, since this was the end of this story. But I'm excited to see what's gonna happen after.
The evolution of the bloodline continues. These are the days of our life. And shout out Brian Breaker, just made his appearance on the Holy Shhh Podcast as Minx Mayhem's cat. Yes, his name is Brian Breaker.
But he's a cat. He doesn't say woof woof. He says meow.
Right.
Wow,
Oh.
Ron.
Dang, you just dropped him. Bam, Brian.
I couldn't. He was wiggling, so I had to let him go.
Oh man. On the scale of 1 to 10, though, Minx, what are you giving War Games?
I'm giving it about an 8.5, only because I feel like Sheamus got robbed. I don't care. Sheamus got robbed. Ludwig, he goes home to Tiffany Stratton, so he's winning anyways in life. But Sheamus got robbed. Braun Breaker, I think even if he lost the title, that guy is still gonna be a star. Anyway,
Yeah.
so he would have
Yeah.
been fine. Sheamus got robbed.
Sheamus got
I
robbed.
rest my case.
Ryan T, your thoughts? 1 to 10, War Games.
I'm actually giving it a 9. I'm giving it a 9 simply because I think we had that down. Just because of the build, I think if they would have built the Damian Priest and Gunther differently, I think I would have enjoyed the match more. And if Gunther would have won clean and then Finn could have did his attacking afterwards, I think I would have liked it better. So that's the only reason why I knock it down. But it's a 9 for me.
Just damn, that cat got future endeavored. I can see Minx cutting a promo in a swimming pool on the back of Bronson, the famous pool promo.
No.
Orchestra. Oh man, Chuck, 1 to 10.
Going with 8.
8, solid 8. Okay, decent.
What you got?
I thought it was all right, man. It was just a little too predictable. I'm a little lower. I think it was like a 7.2. That's what I'm giving it. 7.2. I wanted more from the main event. I was expecting something.
I
I'm
really
not gonna
was
lie. I was
expecting
going to
to
go
hear
with a
the
7, but the Braun Breaker match and then the storytelling of the main match is the only reason I'm going up, and that's because, like I said, I did not enjoy the Gunther match, and even though I enjoyed the women's match, I didn't understand, like, why do you have all your champions in here to lose?
You broke up, man. We didn't hear that. Why you ain't have all your champions? What?
Why do you have all your champions in here just to lose?
Oh yeah.
To me, it makes the women's division look weak when all your women champions are on one team and they're all losing.
Parallel 100 on Instagram says, "Did you see that spear Sheamus took? He wasn't kicking out of that." Yes, definitely was not. R.I.P. Sheamus.
Sheamus got robbed. I'm not gonna say that again. He got robbed.
Sheamus got robbed. Mink said it. Parallel. Mink said it.
Man, New Day got new shirts.
Get
they
them
got
while
new
they
shirts.
last, because tomorrow
Yeah.
might be the end of it. That is a great segue, because I think that's the next time they will see us. It's tomorrow, Monday Night Raw, post-show. 10-year anniversary, New Day. That's tomorrow, right?
Yep, that's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Something is gonna definitely happen. Jody Bennett says, I can see Minx because huge mayhem in WWE when she beats Liv Morgan for women's championship in the future. Dang, so Minx done went from a manager. Now she fighting for the women's title.
Hey, I'm with it. I don't like Liv Morgan anyways. She a runner, she a track star. But I got track shoes too. What it do?
Ooh, call her out. Let it be known.
Oh man. And Tony Haley says Sheamus will be back.
Yep.
They should have had that at the end of the war zone as it was leaving, as it going off. Sheamus will return at the end.
Wiseman thinks that Sheamus will get it at Mania.
He might. I mean, I think that would be sweet for him to finally get the title he never won. If you're gonna do it anytime.
Tony Hayes is still on it talking about Minx. She does it all. Stop it. You gonna have her go try out for Tough Enough and get her hip broke.
Bro, I'm gonna die. There is no way I can go up against no Tiffany Stratton or Rhea Ripley.
Hey, we'll be like the opposite of the Street Profits. Instead
of be fab, it'd be us.
We'll all be Mix's managers.
Right.
I did expect, especially as long as that ending was, where the win and the celebrating and the walking out and stuff. I swear, especially when they were getting ready to go out, I thought for sure we were gonna hear "If you smell," but it didn't happen. I was just like, "Oh, it didn't happen."
They didn't need it.
Was expecting that.
I'm happy they didn't. They didn't need it.
But I think I just feel like it's gonna happen on SmackDown or something.
Got to.
It has to, something else has to happen because they gave us enough, but it wasn't enough. If that makes sense.
Because Solo has to face consequences.
Yes, but I also think that this is probably gonna be a left thought. I honestly think that Rock's not even concerned about Roman. I think Rock's going to be coming for Cody in the belt. Because he told Cody the day after, yeah, all right, we got Roman, good job. But remember, I pinned you. And when I come back, I'm coming for you. He's not talking to Roman. He doesn't give a shit.
I don't think he's coming for Roman, though. That's what I'm saying. I think he's coming
for Cody.
Yeah, but he's going to take control of that bloodline. And he's going to use them for Cody. But that's what I think is just that Solo still has to face consequences.
Oh,
and
facts.
I think The Rock is going to crown himself the tribal chief. And he's going to go after Cody.
Let's keep it real. Ain't nobody worried about Maui anymore.
Well, he is. I kind of understand why he's not there because he is filming.
Yeah, Moana 2 is popping right now.
He's filming the Moana.
We tried to go the other day.
Action.
Got rejected at the door, like sold out. I'm like, what the hell?
I'm gonna have to wait till next weekend.
Yeah, man, you gotta make reservations to see this shit.
Ain't nobody worried about Maui no more. No one cares. I just think, he gonna insert himself somehow. I just don't want to see. Because he came back as a super heel, like, he came back as like a super heel, and I just don't want to see it. But I am foreseeing Cody Rhodes turning him, whooping his ass for that.
Tony says we are all junkies when it comes to this bloodline Cody stuff. Just one more hit. One more hit.
Give me the final boss and Cody. Come on.
Give me the final boss. Cody. Oh man. Yes, Wiseman says Dwayne's off promo with Moana 2. And then Jody Bennett says, do the Street Profits have another chance at tag team championships, or does Montez go solo?
Montez should go solo. I've been saying this. Whatever that guy's name that I forgot. What's his name? His partner? Dawkins needs to go. I feel like Montez is being held back because of Dawkins. I feel like he can do way more.
Dawkins is looks pretty strong recently. I think they should take them titles from the Judgment Day, man. But I just don't know how you do that because of the brand split.
Yeah.
Well, true, because I'd rather not see them take it off the Motor City Machine Guns.
Yeah, because I think they got their own story going on with DIY, and you can't interject them into that. So just take them off the Judgment Day, so Finn could get out of there quicker. So.
Yep. Well, I guess that's it for us, man. Tomorrow, Monday Night Raw post show. Make sure y'all there, tune in. Let's talk about it. But until then, it's your boy AB from DET.
It's your boy Ron T. the Icon.
It's me, Minx Mayhem, Minx of the Mayhem.
My name is Chuck Jordan.
And this has been the Holy Shhh
I had to read it right
Podcast.
here so I could see it. My name is Chuck Jordan.
Peace.